once the kind of initial euphoria of Clea's signing of the record deal had worn off, and you and the other girls were in the studio recording, how were you kind of feeling at that time?
It was yeah, it was a strange time, to be honest, because I think it was at that moment when, so we moved in together, obviously, and we got a house together, me and the girls. And each of us, I think, were going through a lot of different emotions and feelings. I think it was only then really that it kind of hit me what we'd been through, and what I'd been through, to be honest, because the reality is that when we came off that show, there wasn't any support given to us. There wasn't any coaches. There wasn't any checkup afterwards in terms of how are you feeling? How is your mental health? You know, we were basically kind of off that show and done. And I think it just assumed that, oh, we've gone into another girl band, so everything's fantastic and everything's great and they're okay. So there was a lack of care, really, I feel, back then. After having been on such a huge platform, I mean, and it really was. And I think,
Yeah.
It's only then that we kind of like, luckily I've got a very, very close family, and some amazing friends around me that I could then talk through the experience and what I was feeling at that time, and emotions that I was dealing with that I hadn't really felt before. So yeah, it was a tricky time, but it was also an important time to also be moving forward with the band and kind of focusing on the positives and where we were headed, and actually being grateful for where I was at and the opportunity, to kind of move forward in the music industry.